Thank you, Travis. We begin tonight's regional news in Venezuela. The United States has granted access to millions of dollars of frozen Venezuelan government assets to support the opposition in its effort to combat the spread of the novel coronavirus in the country. The U.S. Treasury Department approved the release of the funds, the opposition said in a statement on Thursday, without specifying the total amount. The statement said part of the released funds would go to pay some 62,000 health workers $300 each. During a live appearance on Twitter on Thursday night, opposition leader Juan Guaido said health workers could register accounts to receive payments of $100 a month starting Monday. Healthcare workers in Venezuela can earn as little as $5 a month. Guaido first announced the additional support for healthcare workers 4 months ago, but distribution required a permit from the Office of Foreign Assets Control, as frozen funds were held by the New York Federal Reserve Bank. Turning to Jamaica, Jamaica stands to benefit from a COVID-19 vaccination immediately as it becomes available if the groundbreaking discovery is made by the United Kingdom, according to the British High Commissioner to Jamaica, Asif Ahmad. He was speaking on Thursday at the monthly luncheon of the Lions Club of Kingston at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel in New Kingston. Ahmad explained that 2 months ago, world leaders formed a partnership on the COVID-19 issue and secured a US $8 billion commitment to fund the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunizations program. According to Ahmad, the brilliant minds working at the Oxford University have already taken the vaccine through stages 1 and 2 of the testing phase and are now working on stage 3 in Brazil. He said, too, that manufacturing of the vaccine has started. Still in Jamaica, we tell you now that the Jamaican Defense Force, JDF, on Thursday said that it has implemented the lockdown of all facilities as part of the effort to stem the spread of COVID-19. According to the JDF, the measure that came into effect on Wednesday is geared towards keeping soldiers in a safe and sterile environment in the wake of an increase in cases. According to the JDF, the confinement was imposed as 4 soldiers have tested positive for COVID-19 since the pandemic started on the island. Of the 4 cases, 1 has since recovered and the others are currently in isolation receiving treatment. The JDF sought to reassure the public that it has adequate isolation and treatment facilities to manage its current and any possible increase in cases. Now for a final story coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. Same old, same old. That is how opposition leader Kamala Prasad-Bissessar has described the new 22-member cabinet, which was sworn in on Wednesday. There are also 8 supporting ministers in various ministries who may or may not attend cabinet as required. In a recent statement, she said Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley failed to offer new hope to the country as he repackaged and repurposed his old team of incompetent ministers. The opposition leader described the reappointment of Stuart Young as Minister of National Security as one of the biggest slap in the faces of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. She claimed he did nothing to control the skyrocketing crime rate. The opposition leader also criticized the appointment of an elderly Fitzgerald Hines as Minister of Youth Development. She said it was also reckless of the office of the Prime Minister to suggest that some of the ministers appointed are supporting ministers who may or may not attend cabinet meetings. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley on August 11 declared victory for his ruling People's National Movement, PMN, in the general elections. Well, that has brought us to the end of tonight's regional news. Thank you for watching and back to you, Travis.